peeps, welcome back to this week's Weekly Unfold with me, Ramat Tejani. So, last week, it's given, I took some chances, celebrated the wins, acknowledged some misses, and still found joy in little things, from the highs, like planned nights out with the girls. Hey, Usher, to, regular lows. I guess it's just like with any week, we'll navigate the highs and we'll navigate the lows. So let's get into last week's Unfold. So let's start with the ask that I made. I thought I'd be bold and I asked for an upgrade on a flight. It wasn't a long flight, but I still thought, what's harm in asking? Didn't get the upgrade, but I made the ask. And that, my friends, is a difference. So yeah, I think there's something in last week around me being a little bolder in various aspects, and making this ask was one of them. I was like, if I don't ask, the answer's no anyway, so let me try. It was no, but at least made the ask. So my failure this week is all to do with reading. So I decided that I wanted to do more fiction reading this year. As it stands, I currently read a lot of self-help stuff, a lot of like personal development stuff. I read like various business articles, some journal articles here and there, like long form journalism. I read quite a bit of that. And as I try to be more creative, like this is a creative outlet for me, I'm trying to do more creative stuff, I realized that actually I need to take in more creative ways or creative narratives, and that includes fiction. And I just haven't done enough reading or fiction in the past, I don't know, a few months, I'd say. So I challenged myself to try and read more fiction this quarter. I've done a really bad job. As this quarter being Q1 of this year, I've done a really bad job at it. So yeah, trying to own that and challenge myself in that space. What I did do was go back to Audible and listen to, or finish listening to a book that I started. I want to say I started it maybe in January, and it's by two authors. It's called A Time, let me, hold on, check my phone, what it was called. It was called This Is How You Lose the Time War. And it's by two authors. So Amal El Mahota, I think that's how you pronounce it, apologies if I butchered it, and Max Gladstone. And essentially it's, without giving too much detail away, it's the story of from two different perspectives of two different agents from different factions, and they are like their factions are warring, and they have come to like respect each other. They start to kind of like really fall for each other and really admire each other, but it's all done in like the future. And yeah, it's one of those books where you have to be quite intentional in listening to or reading if you're reading the actual book, which is why I wanted to read it, because it forced me to have to concentrate. So I managed to finish it this week, which was great, but there's a failure in like not actually doing enough of that reading anyway. So here's to doing more fiction reading in the coming months, weeks, days, who knows. If you've got any suggestions of any books that you think might be great, drop them in the comments. I'd love to take a look. The first being health is wealth. We know this and we say this to ourselves all the time, and I don't know how many of us are actually following through. And yeah, this week I was just reminded that like, no matter what is going on, no matter how busy life is, how busy work is, how busy, all the different factors, at the end of the day, health is wealth. So we've got to protect it. Whether that's physical health, emotional health, mental health, whatever it takes, we need to protect it. So no more overextending, please. No more pushing past the signs. I've had a rude awakening this week, and yeah, reminder, health is wealth. Remember to actually act on that. Reminder thing that I am, the second reminder or lesson, sorry. I was reminded that choosing the unconventional path, trying something different, saying yes when it feels a little risky, can actually be the shortcut that you didn't expect. Now, I'm not going to get into details, but let's just say I was following the crowd. I was following what everyone else was doing. And in this one instance, I thought, actually, let's try this different way. It's a bit of a risk. Don't know if it will pay off. And yet, if it doesn't pay off, then I just go back to the back of the queue and keep following the crowd. Tried the other way, surpassed everyone, and bish bash bong. It was great. So yeah, just a reminder that sometimes choosing the unconventional path is the shortcut you didn't expect. Try it. Take the risk. Step out. You never know where it'll take you. For the first one, I am grateful for this week past was all my colleagues that volunteered to help support at an event that I was doing. There was so many moving pieces, and there's no way I could have done it on my own. And I'm just super grateful for all the colleagues that are within my team, extended teams, in teams that I'm not involved with at all, that all got involved to pull it all together. And it was great. It was really, really good. Had lots of fun. I was knackered after, but I had lots of fun. So super grateful and thankful for the team for showing up. Second thing I am grateful for, I'm going to say daddy-daughter selfies. Daddy Tejani has been pretending that he doesn't like doing our selfies. He loves it. So this week, yesterday actually, after doing a practice run, I only did like 4K, but anyway, that aside, I ran to his house essentially. And when I was leaving, I was like, all right, time for a little selfie because I'm going to disappear. He was like, oh, okay. Took the picture. It was great. Although he didn't want to do more than one picture. I was like, Dad, but we move. We one step at a time, one step at a time. So really grateful, thankful for those daddy-daughter selfies. The third thing that I am grateful for, I'm just grateful for when things come out of the group chat and actually come to fruition. This case in point being Usher, baby. We booked the tickets for Usher a year ago. And we booked it so long ago that I'd actually forgotten that, I say a year ago, we booked it last year. We booked it so long ago that I forgot that we had booked the tickets. So the work event I was talking about, it was in Dublin. It was supposed to happen on the 9th. And I remember thinking, I was supposed to go to Dublin on the 8th, sorry, and I was speaking to my bestie. I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Dublin on the 8th, got this work thing, blah, blah. And she was like, no, you're not. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, we're going to Usher on the 8th. I was like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was great. It was a great night out. The thing with Usher is that he knows how to work a crowd. He really, really, really knows his audience. He knows how to play the audience so well. So yeah, it was really interesting to watch. I was standing there going like, oh my gosh, look at Usher doing this, like thinking about the psychology behind it. And people were like, can we just enjoy the show? But yeah, the Usher show was really, really good. He had a mix of like past songs, present. I wish there was a bit more past, I think, but I'm old school Usher fan, so I would have loved some more from like the 8701 album maybe, but it was great show. So that's my third thing. Just happy that things came out of the group chat and made it into real life. Looking forward to the week ahead. I want to say it's week 15. Week 15, 52. The theme for the month is like appreciation and abundance, and I think I'm just, at this moment in time, I'm just appreciating the pause. I'm planning to pause for a bit. That's the plan. Because it's kind of been go. And like I said earlier, your health is your wealth. So looking ahead to the week ahead and thinking I just need to lean into the pause that little bit more. Because if not, I don't know what the results are going to be, but it's not going to be pretty for anybody. So that's it really. I'm just leaning into the pause for the week ahead. Let's see how it goes. That's it. Stay out of trouble, unless it's good trouble, in which case go wild, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.